I don't want to blame that on hard mode, but I'm going to. That one I'll take the blame for. Okay, probably also that one. Hard mode they call it. We'll see how long it takes me to break it. Enemies are stronger and spawn every night. That just means more resources. Crafting costs are also increased. But I also never really seem to have a shortage of resources now, do I? Did you know that the furnace takes 10 rocks to build? That takes an annoyingly long time at the start of the game when you have a basic pickaxe. But then again, so do a lot of things. There's my first level up. Gonna have to pick my perks pretty carefully. To start, we're simply going with 25% more experience, because that's just gonna help me unlock more and more skills. And as much as I talk a big game, I need all the help I can get. There's my first skeleton. Spawned on the island, but that's just extra experience, plus he'll give me bones. And that's not something I can normally have. Hey, stop breaking that. Stop breaking that. That's going to be the annoying part, them attacking my structures. But that early access to bones is going to be pretty interesting. Second skeleton in the first night. Luckily, they're pretty easy to avoid damage-wise. It's mostly going to be the ones I don't see that break my structures. Those are going to be more so the problem. 2 more skeletons on the first night. They're just giving away the experience and bones. Especially this stupid one. Next, I think we're probably actually going to take this just for the extra coins plus 4 extra coins every time. Because I'm already getting sick of my one island scenery. You only have enough for one island? It's that one. And wouldn't you know it comes with a guy that wants something from me. Yeah, let me get right on that. And with nothing better to do with my time just yet, I'm mostly just going to continue harvesting resources until I find enough slimes to make the better pickaxe. Plus bottle torch bugs, so we need glass bottles the works. Also, my energy is low. That's the only thing I have to eat for energy right now on both islands. Nothing's spawning in super quick, so that might be a hard mode thing. So that just makes it take a little longer. And that kind of raises the question, what happens if no food spawns in? Like, do I just sit here and wait for it to spawn? What if the islands get full without food? Am I just boned at that point? Probably gonna need some fish traps as soon as some cherries want to spawn again. 1 bush was enough for 1 fish trap, so that'll slowly produce me food, so I won't be completely boned and out of food. I am, however, completely out of energy, and I've got 2 slimes annoying me. Hard mode. Next, I'm going to unlock foraging just because the ability to find beets. While we're at it, we're also going to start using coins because I don't think I have a better use for gold right now anyway. And it's producing me 12 coins per gold bar at a rapid rate already. I'm going to have enough for new islands, new items. Oh good, the skeletons are back already. Don't touch my stuff. I'm gonna have to make ballistas as soon as I can too. And I'm out of energy, so time to find more energy, then defend everything from the idiots. Got some fish. I'm gonna have to cook my meat too, maybe. Cooked fish. There's level 5. Let's see what kind of helpful perk we can find now. Let's go for this one. Gain XP when building structures, steel and glass. Glass is going to be important for upgrades right now. Hard to find a lot of sand without a shovel, but the fish traps can do the job. Also, I'm going to make a sewing station. I always tell myself after I build one that I should have built one a long time ago, so we're doing it ahead of time today. Because I can make a bigger backpack and a slime wallet pretty easily. I don't know if it's a hard mode thing specifically or not, but I'm completely out of energy like all the time. I'm basically waiting for food to spawn so I can actually do stuff again. So my main goal right now is upgrading my pickaxe, buying more islands. And I'm going to buy this island because it's only 75, then the other one's only 60 something away, and I can actually buy that right now. Not sure where I suddenly got so much money, but there's a big helpful chest and lots more real estate for me to work with. That probably also means more skeletons are spawning, but you know what? I'm okay with that because they're spawning over there, not near my crap. I don't want them breaking my crap. They can be wherever else in the world they want to be. And I'm actually really nervous about getting away from my stuff for fear that a skeleton's going to wander in and kill everything, and I'm going to come back to an empty place. Keys are expensive. Are they always this much? The first fairy has shown up. That's gonna be a lifesaver for me actually, because as much as I like that beet skill I got, it hasn't found me a lot of beets yet. I found 1 so far. Already getting a great swarm of idiots attacking my stuff. They almost killed my furnace. So I might need to get a repair hammer or something to fix that up. Not even sure if that's possible. And this one can break stuff from the other side of the map, so that's pretty fun. Alright, my expensive key is finally done, and it's going to be a sec before I get to it because I've got all sorts of items and enemies in my way. And not much energy to remove them with. Normally I'm all for having all sorts of enemies to fight, but they're pretty annoying right now. Coins are worth 50% more is actually a really good find right now. That's going to lead to a lot more islands. And fish traps are already getting so expensive, I don't know if it's worthwhile to keep building them or not. I'm assuming it is, but I do need to keep an eye on how much resources I have. I need to get this sword upgrade next level just to be able to deal with these a little quicker and easier because I'm using up so much time and energy killing these. I'm not really getting a lot of other stuff done. So I think I'm actually going to go for this right now. Enemies drop coins when killed. I think that's going to work to my advantage right now. Although maybe not. I'm seeing a lot of enemies, but not realistically hundreds and hundreds. It would actually make a difference. We're just going with combat. We'll get swords, we'll increase our damage by 1, we'll use a little less time and energy killing everything. Where did I get an extra skill point from? I really gotta start paying attention. Recover energy when killing enemies. That's perfect. Are you an enemy? You're my enemy. Making a sword isn't too bad. We definitely need some jelly and iron to do that. Pickaxe is a little bit far away anyway, so we'll probably go with this sword to start. And increasing damage by 1 applies to more than enemies. I'm breaking down trees and everything a little bit faster, so that sword upgrade I got was actually definitely worthwhile. A starfall? That landed sooner than I thought it would. We're not going to do anything about that because I don't have room in my inventory for that stuff anyway, so that's going to hang out there for a while. Already have enough for this small backpack, and I need that room right about now. And I just hit level 8. I wish I remembered what it took to build ballistas, because I would love 1 or 2 right now. They would watch my stuff so I don't have to. Let's go for this since the next level won't be far away anyway. And surely ballistas on hard mode can't be that hard to build. 5 obsidian? There's no way those are getting built anytime soon, unless I build a market. Wood and brick, well, it was a good intention, but that's fine. It all worked out just the way I thought it would. Horribly. But there's my bigger backpack. Couldn't have come any sooner because I was already eating food to make space. Now that I've got all this iron, I'm actually going to make a shovel because I need lots of sand. I need that glass. I was hoping the fish traps would give me more than what they've been giving me so far. Next, I'm going to take carpentry stations. This is mostly just a bridgeway skill that's going to get me to the left and slightly up, which gives me things like this one and that one. And my shovel's done. I just can't get to it because there is something in my way. There it is. Now, give me all that sand and treasure. Yeah, look at it all. Now that I'm level 9, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm finally getting an abundance of food. For the first 4 or 5 levels, I felt like I just could never have enough. Now I'm getting to the point where I have adequate levels. I didn't accidentally destroy that fish trap. Nope, that doesn't sound like something I would do. Next, let's take this one so we get leather. Found my very first gem hiding in the sand, and I don't even have room to pick it up. Luckily, the game even tells you, not very useful. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Next level, gathering, simply for those extra 4 inventory slots, which I really need. We've earned enough coins for 1 more island, and that's going to make a pretty big difference because that's all that extra real estate, and it's a bead island. And I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I'm actually going to leave them alone for now. I just want all their real estate. I'll kill them when I actually have the room and time to deal with them. For this level, I think I'm going to do markets. I don't quite think I have the stuff to make them yet, but I probably don't have the stuff to make most of what I'm about to unlock anyway. That's not actually that bad. Bricks and leather, I can make both of those things. Also going to need a second furnace pretty much for just producing coal at this point. The extra resources costs really starting to add up. It just takes that little bit extra time to do any little thing. I don't want to blame that on hard mode, but I'm going to. That one I'll take the blame for. Okay, probably also that one. Next, I'm going to unlock textiles, which are boots and gloves, which will make me faster and faster. And wouldn't you know it, I can already make the slime gloves, so that's going to make me 10% faster attacking. There's the gloves. There's the pickaxe, which now means it's marginally faster. That might not seem like a big deal, but that little bit of extra time it saves me for breaking every goddamn resource is going to add up to hours. Next upgrade's going to be a while because those come from the desert. Okay, those skeletons are starting to get annoying. For my next level up, we're going with jewelry, unlocks amulets. Gems sell for 20% more coins. I'm mostly after the amulets. Hopefully I can actually make some of these because they give me extra resources. And the biggest challenge of hard mode is the extra resource costs for things. Like, that's not too bad. I get 25% more resources, which is huge. All I need is 1 more emerald. And I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I actually just found it. This is going to speed up production so much. And the next one's not even that hard to do. Just need some more gold and a topaz. Not really sure what's up with this guy, but he's a different color and way faster than normal. So I'm hoping we can just tank through him on a new spawn in. Nope, that doesn't work either. Who'd have thought hard mode might mean it's actually somewhat hard. Like, I can't even touch that thing right now or it's going to kill me. And I do want the leather it's going to give me, or the hide that's going to turn into leather, but look at it go. And that thing got me. I think I've already died more on this one foul than I have in the rest of my fouls combined ever. Like, this is kind of hard. So for a second, we're going to wander away from all the enemies and figure out how I'm going to get some healing or kill them without taking any more damage, like cooked meat. Okay, I got the pattern down. It didn't give me the hide I wanted, but I did manage to kill it, which is a pretty big victory for me still. Since I'm basically endlessly waiting, I'm just going to make 16 coins. That should be able to buy me 1 more island and hopefully some new treasures. I've already killed 100 enemies and I'm only level 14. Do we buy the $330 island or the $350 island? I like this one because, yeah, we can solve the puzzle, get the key, do the thing. Yep, I like it. And there's my reward. Now I just need to get to it and also build an overpriced key. This big chest is going to reward me with sunglasses. XP gain increased by 20%. That's pretty good. Still waiting just on a few small ingredients for that market, which would really help me because then I could be buying all sorts of cool stuff that would be helpful. But thanks to hard mode making it hard, I still don't have enough for a market. I'm going to take masonry now as another gateway to factories and the flower press. Well, you know what? I gotta work my way out there somewhere. I can't remember exactly where the skills sit, but I know they're out there. And there's my first archaeology item, kind of at a bad time because I don't really have a lot of spare room for stuff like that. Which is another reason I really need a market because I could be selling surplus stuff for lots of money. Next we'll take smelting just for furnaces and forges to work faster. How about a plus 10% of movement speed? That sounds pretty helpful to me. And now that we have those, we move this fast, which is marginal, but again, over the next 10 hours, that's gonna add up. It's amazing sometimes how long you have to wait to find one item. I've been waiting forever just to find one more piece of gold. Just one. And I heard another starfall right as I'm about to make my golden amulet. Is it worth it at this point? I think so, though probably not therefore. But I'm also finally getting some cows to spawn. Those normally give you hide, which turns into leather, which will give me the market. So there's my extra resources. And finally, there's my market, so I can start selling stuff if I need to, and buying things that I probably don't need. But, for example, fossils are worth 200 gold. I don't have any need for these right now, so they can go. And even just that's going to free up some much needed room and afford me some new islands. Like, maybe this one for 338. It's almost worth it just to sell the stones at this point, because they're worth 328. And of course, one of the reasons I wanted the market was to see how much I could get for these things. I don't know if they're overly valuable, but we're about to find out. And this one for a total of 6 star shards, whatever they're called. Star fragments, they're worth 50 gold each, so that's a total of 300 gold, just like that. And we have, of course, unlocked the fairy island, but okay, don't die. I thought it was touching the fairy, not the monster. Death is just never far away right now. But also for now, instead of giving her what she wants, let's buy some more islands. How about this little guy for 700? Kind of expensive, probably worth it. First one in the desert, so we do get some new stuff. And lots of enemies. I think I'm going to get this. Market sell more items. Plus the restock time is reduced by 50%. Because it's so hard to find some items right now and progress is so slow, having more stuff at the market would probably save me a lot of time and trouble. At least this way I can kill some of the monsters before I get over there. Now I'm starting to have all the real estate I need for all the stuff to spawn. Getting lots of gold, iron, coal, everything I need so far. Next level, we're getting vaults because I need to store crap. And I can't even wait to see what these are going to cost right now. 3 steel and 8 brick. That's not as bad as I thought. And this vault for the time being is going to be a lifesaver. It's going to take all of my gems and other stackable items like my iron and gold bars. Look at all that room we've got. I can't believe how many times I've died. For the past while, I was thinking the extra resource needs were the hardest part of hard mode, but it's actually the enemies. Oh, he's standing right on me. See, that's the problem. They do so much damage and they're everywhere. And you start the game with so little health, it's very hard to survive. And they're tougher than normal too. Like normally you can just start back and tank right through them, but you can't because they attack too quick and they do a lot of damage. And like, look at this. There's 2 arrow guys attacking me and then 4 slimes. And this is just one little area. How hard do you think it is to kill one of these right now? Probably not very, actually, if I just run up and hit it a few times and back away. Yeah, I could do that. And I'm pretty sure they drop lots of steel. Steel is pretty hard for me to make right now, so I'll just do this. A little bit time consuming, but you know what? I think it's going to be worth it because, yeah, there's 2 pieces of steel. Absolutely worth it. Also going to have to spend more time over on these islands to catch the bottled beetles. Now, Idiot Stick is all the way over there destroying my stuff, so I got to go all the way over to go and deal with them, to go all the way back to what I was just doing. And that actually took me so long that I forgot what I was doing. Hey, look who it is, our new friend, our old friend. He actually has 3 of the obsidian I would need. So I might actually buy that from him on the off chance he shows up again with more. I somehow already just need another vault. 3 steel, 10 brick. And I don't want to talk about it. Well, since I need money to buy more islands to unlock more stuff, I'm just going to start harvesting huge amounts of everything. Because wood, rocks, it all sells for 1 gold and those things add up pretty quick. I don't want to sacrifice any more of my gold bars to make coins because I need those gold bars for other tools. This level, I'm going with machinery, mostly because all structures have a 10% chance to produce double items. That's actually huge considering how many things I'm going to make. Now let's sell some garbage. Cactus fruit, don't need the meat, don't really need the fish anymore. Do we? I'm going to hold on to those. We're going to sell the cherries though. We're going to sell the seaweed. We're going to sell the wood. And then also, yes, the rock. That puts us up to a total of 927 gold, which is actually enough to finish all the green space. This island, which has a rainbow puzzle, and this island, which has that thing. Did you know the bow and arrow guys take 2 hearts per hit? And also, they basically never miss. And those running things sneak up on you. It gets pretty tough when there's multiple enemies around, because if one's not hitting you, the other one definitely is. And mushroom chest. Now I can hear someone breaking something. There he is. I think more than anything right now, I just want 1 ballista to start taking care of enemies so I don't have to be constantly babysitting everything. Now this guy has 30% chance to recover health when killing enemies, so I actually really like that because I'm running out of health very quickly and also killing lots of enemies. And we're going to turn up the attack speed by 20% because that's just going to make everyone's lives better. And there they are. Our attack speed now looks like this. That's actually a pretty big step up in attack speed. And the slimes die faster. Another pickaxe upgrade, they'll probably be 2 hits, so that'll be nice. But until we find those stupid beetles, that's gonna be a while. Gotta unlock more of that desert. But you know what? I think I've had enough dying for tonight.